What's up, everybody? This is Ryan Johnson with moneybass.com, back with another episode of How Would You Fish It? All right, guys. So, for my subscribers that are back again, you guys know the routine, you know how we set this up, but we have a lot of new subscribers and a lot of first time viewers. So, let me just give you a brief synopsis of how we handle this. Each week, what I do is I will play a video clip. This is a clip that was taken from me actually out on the water, and we would just kind of watch that clip. Then we go back and discuss that clip. And in the comment section, you guys leave your comments down there after you have watched the video clip, taking into consideration the water depth, water temperature, what type of cover, structure, things like that you are seeing. And from there, determine what bait would you throw in that situation in order to get a fish to the boat. Just that simple, guys. So first off, let me give you guys a shout out and let you know that I really appreciate everybody that participated in the live stream that took place last night. It was very successful, had a lot of guys in the comment section, in the live chat, and there's still a lot of people viewing that live stream, have a lot of questions. And I've been getting getting replies back to pretty much everyone that did participate and have sent me questions. So I really hope that information is helping you guys out. But for today, let's go ahead and pull up this video clip out on the water. And like I said, make sure you just look at all of the details. Then I'll show you guys a few different options of baits, and from there, just let me know how you guys would handle it. So let's go ahead and pull up this video clip. Some of you guys may have already seen this, but this will go into a little more detail. And another thing, real quick, guys, I've received a lot of questions about how to read the live imaging screen in general. So a lot of guys are seeing that, but they may not completely understand what they're seeing when that is on the screen. So I will do another video where it will be kind of a quick tutorial to break down what you are actually seeing on the screen and how to read just the structure, the fish, the cover, water depth, all of that whenever you're looking at the live imaging screen. All right, so let's go ahead and pull up the clip for the day. And like I said, guys, go ahead. Let's take a look at it. If this is you out on the water, what bait would you use and how? All right, so right there, pointing to some fish coming into the view of the screen. That is set out to 65 feet, guys. So you can see those fish just marching in, look like troops, headed straight towards the boat. What are you going to do? What are you thinking? How are you going to approach this to get that winning fish to the boat, guys? You have 4 fish. You need 1 more to make that limit. My bait coming down right there. That is a lot of activity on that screen. Isn't that lovely, guys? That is a very nice thing to see whenever you're out there on the lake. But you have to know how to capitalize on it. All right, there we go. Look out there at that 65 foot range. You see some more fish coming into play. All right, so that is it. That is that clip. So from what you just saw, what bait would you use and how would you fish this, guys? Go ahead and start leaving your comments down in the comment section, and I will go ahead and start going over a few things with you real quick. I will go ahead and play it one more time and just kind of talk my way through this as to how I would approach it, and then I'll show you a few different baits that I would pull out and hopefully already have on deck. Because as you can see, as the fish start to appear on the screen, they're moving kind of at a steady pace. You see that first one come on there. Looks like he kind of slows down. It's like, hey, where are the rest of you guys at? Now here come the other fish coming into the screen. So as these fish are approaching the boat, that's kind of a fast pace that they're moving at. So you can kind of hear me reeling in what I currently have out there and trying to decide what am I going to pick up and throw. You'll see it hit right here. There's my bait hitting the water. That's my bait coming down right there. All right, and it's kind of scared those fish and made them scatter. So that is another thing to kind of keep into consideration. You see some of the fish did follow that bait down, and I'll tell you guys what I first threw was a shaky head. Let me just pause this for a quick second. All right, so this is a clear lake. Let me just pull that back up real quick so you can kind of see in the background. You can kind of see the color of the water, but that's some very clear water that's out there. So what I did is I picked up a shaky head. My thought process with that was once I saw how fast those fish were moving, I kind of needed to slow them down. Sometimes when you put something that is not a moving bait in front of those fish, it will slow them down. They'll all kind of fight over that bait and they'll just head straight to it. And you can see the fish as they approach it. And that may be the bite that you need to win that tournament, guys. But in this case, this shaky head did not work. It made the fish kind of scatter, and none of them took it. So, what would you do in that situation? I mean, if there was a jig out there, nice, something nice and juicy, something that they look at and they're like, "Hey, that's a nice meal." You think that would get their attention? This right here is a Georgia Blades, Georgia jig. I like those guys. I get a good hookup ratio with those. And look at the way I have this trimmed up. For me, I just kind of like the way the head of this is trimmed up for spotted bass, because this lake does have a lot of spotted bass in it. And I always trim that skirt down just below the hook. But nope, this is not what I would throw next. Let's see. What do you think about a jerk bait, guys? So when those fish are out there moving, if you get that jerk bait out there, kind of get that in front of those fish, you can pause that bait, kind of see if they're going to respond to it, twitch it a little bit. And I know that's something that a lot of people will, when they're fishing with live imaging, that's something that they'll throw out there, is that jerk bait. What do you guys think? Do you think that would work? My thought on that is, nah, those fish were moving a little too fast. By the time I throw that out there and kind of get it down close enough to that depth, I don't know if that would work. Another thing, what about some type of underspin? If you get that underspin out there, this is a 1/2 ounce underspin, so you can get that out there, let it drop down to the level in the water column where you saw those fish at. Think that would work? Possibly, but I still wouldn't go with this one. Let's see what else we have. This is what I would go with, guys. I would go with a crankbait in that situation. And the reason why is because you can see the speed that those fish were moving. And I would want something that once I got that in the water column, I can kind of speed this up and catch up to those fish and kind of burn it through those fish to get a reaction strike. So that is the kind of bait that I would use. And that would be my thought process behind that. But I did not have this tied on and it wasn't on the deck. So it wasn't really an option for me at that time. But this is what I would go with, guys. Let's see what you guys come up with. What's your thought process? What would you do to catch that fish? And remember, you have 4 fish and you need that 5th one. You get that 5th fish, you get a tournament win, guys. So let's get active down in the comment section. Have some fun as always, guys. Let's toss some ideas back and forth. Also, make sure you guys check out the Patreon. We'll be getting that together and we'll start having weekly mastermind sessions where we kind of get together. We may go over electronics, go over different lakes, different techniques and things like that. And again, the purpose of this, guys, is to provide value to everyone that is on this channel, all of my subscribers, so that we can all continue to get better out on the water and have a good 2022 season. All right, guys. So this has been another episode of How Would You Fish It? Let's get active in the comments, guys. I appreciate you for supporting the channel. Make sure you hit that like button on the way out if you did not already hit it on the way in. And I will see you guys on the next video.